All right, hey Aquarius. So I'm doing your guys' twin flame read. The intention I set is for the sun signs. I was kind of telling the other zodiacs not to check on their other placements, but I guess if they resonate, they resonate. If this doesn't resonate, what I was suggesting is to cross-watch your twin flames read. Okay, that might resonate with you a little more than watching another placement. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do, and you're going to know this is your read by the current situation. So for Aquarius, the current situation between you and your person. All right. Okay. So you could be dealing with Aries, with the Emperor coming out, or Virgo. I haven't really been feeding too much of these signs just because I don't want there to be no question on how you feel your twin flame journey is going. I feel like there are certain zodiacs, but I don't know. So whoever, I'm not going to read a bunch of the zodiac signs, okay? But what I feel is you could be dealing with Aries or Virgo, but the current situation, so I feel like after some reflection, maybe some spiritual work, some spiritual enlightenment, all right, you guys have come into union, or at least you've started talking about union or a new beginning, all right? I feel like some time has passed. I do feel like you guys have actually known each other for some time, but I feel like there's been kind of a reconciliation after some self-reflection, some spiritual work, okay, where maybe one person wasn't in alignment with the connection. Now we're seeing some alignment, or the start, the beginning of alignment, all right? Here we are with the passionate new beginning, and with the Page of Pentacles coming out, a representation of a fruitful beginning, something that you could actually see coming to fruition, right, in this connection. So this one, I feel, has taken some time to get to where it has been. All right, the first card I seen drop was that Hermit card, you guys. So I feel like a lot of reflections taken place to get to where you guys have needed to be at this point. All right, so I'm gonna pull, I did pre-shuffle this deck, it's huge, the Syrian Starseed. I'm gonna pull a challenge and a favorable aspect. All right, and this is kind of what you're going to be seeing throughout this journey, even if you feel that it's completely healed. Okay, so challenges that Aquarius and their twin flame will be dealing with. Challenges for Aquarius and their person. And favorable. Okay, so challenges, we come out with the Master of Crystals, which would be similar to the King of Coins. All right, so again, with that Virgo, I feel like there's some Virgo going on here. All right, but this coming out as a challenge could mean that there could be, you know, somebody is having financial difficulties. It could be that you're having financial difficulties if this situation is at a distance. I feel like with this coming out as challenges, it could be the success part of that, but I feel like it's more of a 3D base type of fear, okay, or challenge. And yeah, we're gonna have to have money, especially if the situation or the union is where there's gonna be travel involved. The Master of Crystals, this is somebody who, this is a very successful card. All right, this is successful in all areas of life, and the fact that it comes out in the challenges could be that, you know, you guys have had this in and out more than once before. Making a decision, Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, it's like you can see this come to fruition, but how many times have you guys talked about it or thought about it and it's never taken off? Okay, so I feel the challenge might be that maybe ideas or, you know, even finances, even in the physical realm, there could be situations that keep you guys from getting to where you need to be. And I feel like it's more of the financial aspects of it. The favorable aspects, we have the Sage of Chalices. We have a King and Queen, all right, coming out. So I do feel like this is a confirmation. I'm sure we'll see more on the twin flame. Okay, we have divine masculine and feminine. It could be that the masculine needs to, there's some more balance, and it doesn't matter if it's the woman or a man because we embody those, but it could be that somebody needs to balance, if it's a female, independence and not being codependent, and if it's a male, you know, actually just taking the reins of his life, and knowing how to treat the opposite sex. The Sage of Chalices comes out as the Queen of Cups energy. This is a favorable aspect, so there is no limits when it comes to love and the connection, maybe even voicing that, okay, love, emotions, nurture, all right? So there could be healing that needs to take place on the divine masculine, and it doesn't matter if you are male or female, all right, where you, if I'm talking to a male, you could see your partner as somebody who does not do well with finances, needs somebody to kind of lean on when it comes to monetary things. They're not independent. And if I'm talking to a female and the divine masculine needs healing, there's just going to be some slower, you know, this person might not take you on a date appropriately. You know, there's divine masculine qualities that even men have to continually work on. All right. So I'm going to pull cards to see what you, Aquarius, need to be working on and focused on in order to make this union come into full gear. All right. So what you should be focused on. All right, so you, my friend, all right, we have the Eight of Cups. So there's going to be things in your life that aren't serving you that you know you have to walk away from, you know, in order to come into alignment. Like, just because you know who your person is, if you guys are still embodying 3D behaviors, it's not to say that the twin flame union is perfect. It's not, but addictions, you know, drugs and alcohol and the stuff that's going to actually really kind of torment the twin flame path, those are things that need to be cleared, all right, so you can have this perfect union, all right. And it's not, I'm not saying you should quit drinking or whatever, but you know, if you are watching this read and you shoot heroin, you know, and I'm sorry to reference that, but it's like there's something that we got to fix, because when we're aligning the divine masculine and feminine, you guys have a job to do here, and it's to uplift humanity. And how can you uplift humanity if one of you is in a using mode, using people, using substances, using and not here to better humanity? You're here to uplift humanity. That's the twin flame journey. So you guys create this soul contract, so you guys cannot come together. The universe won't allow it, okay, if you guys are not in alignment, all right? So for you, I'm just making sure you're leaving anything in the past that's not going to serve the future, okay? Work on healing yourself and healing your divine counterpart by way of meditation, chakra healing, all right? And just focusing on your own happiness, not the outcome of this union, right? So your person, we're going to see what your person's working on with their team. Okay, so I kind of had a feeling this card was going to drop. Your person, all right, so they are going through maybe some addictions, codependent behaviors, drugs, alcohol, a karmic, even, because we have justice here. Justice to me, you guys have heard me say in my reads, this relates to karma, but because we have justice and the devil, this person could actually be going through a karmic situation, and their team is trying to show them the light, all right, when it comes to who their divine counterpart is, who their twin flame is, okay? Their team is working on awakening them to this, but it might be a little bit of a process because they have to let go of this karmic and negative thinking, negative energy, all right? And it's not to say that you're perfect, Aquarius, but your person obviously has a lot that they're dealing with. You guys are not ready for alignment, but you can actually heal your person and this connection just by believing in healing energy and believing that you have the power to heal this connection, because you guys are one, right? So you heal yourself, you're essentially healing your person. Even if that means bringing back your energy and not allowing this person to feed off of it or catering to their needs. I'm getting this sense that this person could rely pretty heavily on you, all right? With the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the person, they could just, you know, kind of reach out to you when they need something from you, and that's not quite fair, is it? No, but you can still help healing this person by bringing your own energy back in and healing your own energy, because what I feel is if you are dealing with a 3D based twin flame right now, this person's gonna suck you dry, and you guys you're gonna miss the mission that you're supposed to be here for, especially if you want to try to come into union this life. So with that being said, I'm gonna see if this union does come to fruition this lifetime. There's gonna be a lot of focus on missed opportunities, okay? I feel too that you guys could go back and forth on what this connection is and if it's real, all right? I feel like there's gonna be more sad moments to get to the discovery of, to trying to make this work, but ultimately I feel with the Ten of Cups, you guys will come into union this lifetime, but I feel like it's gonna be a pretty long process, okay? There's somebody's energy here that feels super into 3D and ego, and you got to be out of that in order to have your happiness, all right? So I do feel like it's gonna come. I just feel like it's gonna be longer than what you probably crave or desire, all right? So let's just see how the situation ends up coming together. Well, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be a while, okay? It's going to be a while. I feel like you guys are never not going to be in zero communication, all right? But I do feel like it's going to be a while, all right? It could be that some of you are at a distance and you're just kind of having a bad time thinking this is going to come together. But ultimately what I feel is after a period of waiting for those ships to come in, there is going to be this awakening, this epiphany that happens within this person, especially when you draw your energy back. I almost feel, Aquarius, when you draw your energy back, it puts a spark in this person to want to come to you, to be better for you, okay? Ultimately, I feel like the person that you're dealing with is going to see that they have double the wish fulfillment with you in their life. But it might just be that you have to pull back your energy in order for them to actually see the full extent of what you two are capable of as a team. So let's just see how your person feels about you. All right, so your person, so look at that. Here we are, another earth sign. So here's the thing. I feel like this person could actually be very remorseful for how they've treated you, especially if they're in the devil energy and they don't know how to come out of it or change that. All right, they want to be equal to you with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is just saying this person's actually feeling bad for not giving you what you've actually deserved in the past, which was equality, the same, if anything, love, stability, emotions. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles now coming out as divine counterparts, and then we have both confirmation Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's a big deal of fairness and equality that goes on within this, and I feel like your person is just kind of dying to make that desire come to fruition, but they don't know how. They're stuck in the past. And it could be too that this person's past has really roughed up, and that's why they're kind of stuck in the devil energy, the justice, the karmic situations that arise with this person. Let's just see what the next 3 months look like for you and your twin. All right, so the next 3 months, look at that. You guys are definitely divine counterparts. Queen and King, Queen and King. The next 3 months, okay, it looks like you guys are going to be focused on each other, all right, manifesting this situation back together. But please just make sure that before you guys try to do the twin flame thing, because I do feel like I'm talking to a twin flame, but you guys got to be in alignment. So make sure you're healing yourself, all right? As much as you desire your person to be healed, Aquarius, make sure you're putting that energy into yourself too. But it does look like there's going to be a further progression of this situation by way of just positive thinking, healing, and those affirmations, wishes being fulfilled, 9 of Cups, all right? So there's going to be a lot of happiness that draws on this situation in the next 3 months. So let's just see what advice comes from your spirit team. Okay, so if any of you have been a little bit kind of going back and forth on what the connection is, your team is saying that here's your confirmation. Okay, this is your twin, this is your soulmate, this is what you feel like it is. All right, this journey right here, I feel, has been a pretty long, extensive journey with a bunch of back and forth. All right, but your team is saying this is what you think it is what you feel it is. All right, and eventually you guys will get to where you want to be. All right, you just need to make sure too that you're communicating what your desire is with this person. Going back to the one person being spiritually awoke and the other one being kind of asleep, you know, it's fine to be in that energy, but just really consider, especially if you guys are not in union, which I don't feel like you are, consider all aspects, because if we have one that's asleep and one that's awake and you guys come together, the likelihood of you guys getting pulled apart is going to be very, very strong. And that's because the sleeper twin has to get woke up so that you guys can do your mission. Otherwise, it might be another opportunity in another lifetime. And I hate to say that because I do not know everything. That's just kind of where I've felt my learning has led me. All right. So I'm going to pull a cosmic reading card, and this is going to tell you where you can focus healing while this is all kind of taking place. And then I'm going to pull one for your person, and the intention for that is so that you can heal your person by way of the chakras that come out on their card. So you're going to envision your energy body, theirs, and then you're going to envision the light of the chakra going from your body to their body and just healing them. All right, so for Aquarius, what card does Aquarius need to help, needs to heal? Where does Aquarius need to heal? And their person. All right, Aquarius, you're coming out with card number 32. And so the chakras that you want to balance, here, heal, and clear are going to be the solar plexus and the heart chakras. So that is divine feminine, the solar plexus. All right, and with this card, it's just saying it, you know, if you've picked this card, Spirit is calling for you to slow down. Take some time out from your busy schedule and the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Chasing the clock and getting yourself all caught up in the illusion of time has been taking its toll on you. For so long, you have been at war with time, with statements like, I just don't have enough time. Spirit understands your hunger and desire to evolve as a soul and can see blockages that stop you from exploring further. You see, the universe grants your wish on a daily basis, ensuring that you don't have time, but your words hold so much power and as such should be used wisely. Feeling as though you don't have time can leave you irritable, anxious, and drained. The best way to unwind and renew your energy resources, disconnect from electronics, as this is the best way to unwind and renew your energy. By having this time to unwind and reconnect with the oneness of nature, you will feel refreshed and renewed to continue to work with your inner peace and calm. And your affirmation that goes with this card is, I am alive to nature's magic and I dissolve in the oneness of all that is. All right. And your person comes out with card 20. And that is limitless. All right, and so you are going to be helping this person heal their base chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. All right, and through this card, limiting beliefs and conformity are being addressed. It's so easy to get caught up in the material world with the illusionary expectations, false sense of security, and living our lives in what society seems as perfect societal bubbles. People get lost in games and falsity of their everyday monotonous existence. Living a life to the expectations of society is just as restricting as living a life in prison. There's only so much room you have available to move freely before the walls and the cell are felt. If you were drawn to this card, you were being asked to reflect on your life and the walls that inhibit you. These walls are made up of limiting beliefs that prevent you from following your heart and reaching your dreams, limiting beliefs that stem from childhood experiences and expectations, which keep you locked in an invisible cell. Dear one, do not let the limiting beliefs and expectations of yourself and others confine you. You were not born to be in prison. You were born to fly, to sing your tune, dance your dance. You were born to truly live and experience this life in all its blazing glory. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. You have the strength and courage within you to break away from societal expectations and follow your own guidance and intuition. It's time to acknowledge the magnificent soul you are and break free from the binds that held you back. You will be amazed by your own power and motivation. And I feel like that's much needed said right there for what your person has been going through. All right. The affirmation you want to speak on behalf of your person: I am ready to create a life of my own choosing. Okay. And I'm just going to pull from the Lover's Oracle a card, a message from your person or from their spirit team on behalf of your person that you need to hear right now. For Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to hear right now? All right, here's your card that dropped. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Don't rush it, especially if there's somebody that's not ready. All right, and remember, Aquarius, that you cannot help people that cannot help themselves. They got to give a little bit too, because of whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you are doing, and you're not getting any team play from the person that you're dealing with. I feel like you guys are in union, but I feel like your person that you're dealing with is so 3D and ego. They're not helping you at all, but you're giving and giving and giving. And I feel like these cosmic cards are in perfect alignment with this read for you and your person. All right, so pull your energy back, Aquarius. All right, guys, let me know who this is resonating with. And if you guys prefer me to do these like on a bi-weekly note, I will, as long as I get enough feedback on them. All right, love you guys.